Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're gonna be building out our own personal assistant GPT from inside OpenAI. Let's get right into it. So guys, I'm super stoked about this video. I think you guys are gonna love this one. Basically, what we're gonna be building today is an AI assistant that can search through our email inbox, write and send emails for us on our behalf automatically, and that can also help manage the deals and the contacts in our CRM. This thing is gonna be insane. It's gonna happen all automatically. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Let's get right into it. Here we go. Okay, so step number one in creating our own personal assistant GPTs is we actually need to come into the OpenAI GPT page here, and we're gonna come up to this create button, okay? So we're gonna hit that, and then we're gonna come to this create tab, and you can see we have this automated GPT builder assistant that is going to help us build the foundation of our own custom GPT. So in this step, basically, we're going to answer all the questions from this GPT builder assistant that it has, where we can lay the basic foundations of our GPT. So we're going to tell it what we want it to do. We're going to give it parameters that it should work from. And then in later steps, we'll really take this to the next level and enable something called AI Actions, where we can start to link to all the different apps that we use, but that's coming later. Right now, we just need to lay the foundation for our own custom GPT. So to do that, we'll just interact right here with this GPT Builder Assistant, and it basically asks us, what kind of GPT would you like to make? So today we're gonna be building a personal assistant GPT. So I'll say I wanna build a personal assistant GPT. And for the sake of this video and this example, I want it to be able to do 4 different things. 1, I want it to be able to search through my email inbox. 2, I want to be able to write and send emails from my email account. And then 3, I want it to be able to help me manage my CRM and all the deals in my CRM. So in this example, I'm gonna be using a CRM called Pipedrive, but this works for any different CRM you use, whether you're using Airtable or HubSpot, whatever, you can do the same thing. But I just wanna show you kind of what this is capable of here inside of Pipedrive. So that's kind of what the personal assistant bot we want to build. So I'll just kind of type that in here with our GPT Builder Assistant. I want to be able to search and compose and send emails. I also want it to help me manage my CRM. Okay, so now our GPT Builder Assistant is kind of laying the foundation for our GPT. It's gonna kind of ask us for a couple parameters. It's gonna recommend a name, a logo for our personal assistant GPT. And we're gonna kind of go through here over the next minute or two and just answer all the questions and give it enough juice, enough meat to kind of build the base of what we need. Can we name it Alex's personal butler? Okay, now it's generating a profile picture for us. Okay, sick. We have a cool little butler here that Dolly just made for us. I love it. So we'll keep that logo. And so we can see over here kind of our GPT coming together. So OpenAI, they're basically building our own GPT for us right now. We're gonna add a bunch of bells and whistles here in a second, but right now we're just, like I said, kind of laying the foundation. Okay, how should it interact with me? Should it be formal or more casual? More casual, friendly, and to the point. How would you describe the personality? Just like I said, of Alex's personal butler. Funny, but kind. Very helpful. Kind of witty. Okay, so we're all set up and we're all good to go. So now I'll show you this configure tab real fast. You can see right over here, if we had chosen to set this GPT up manually, we would have just come to this configure tab. But you can see that it's kind of filled all these in for us. And I can still go in here and, like, if I want to change the instructions of this bot, I can come in right here and just type over this. And I can add or delete different conversation starters, which are these kind of like default ways I can interact or start off a conversation with our personal butler. But you can see if you want to come in here and continue to tweak, maybe add some knowledge, which I think all you guys kind of know what the knowledge base is at this point. We can upload a PDF or Word doc with extra information to further customize our bot and make it sound like us or sound like somebody else. We could do that right here. But for now, we have enough here that we can say that we've got our baseline set up, the foundation of our personal butler is set up. Let's now really add some bells and whistles to this bad boy and get this thing interacting with all the apps we use in our daily workflow. Okay, so step number 2 is we're going to add some AI actions from inside of Zapier that is going to give our personal butler back in OpenAI a bunch of different really cool functionality that we can use to automate all of our workflows. So we're gonna come to Zapier here, and we're gonna come to this page right here. Now this page is kind of hard to find on the internet, so I'm gonna have this link down in the description below because it was a little tricky to find. But it's very simple to link Zapier to our new GPT that we just created. Firstly, we're just gonna scroll down here, and we're gonna grab this URL right here, and we're gonna copy it. And we're gonna come back to our personal butler in OpenAI, and I'm gonna come down here to create new action. And I'm gonna hit that, and I'm going to import from URL, and I'm gonna paste that URL in right there. I'm gonna hit import, okay? And we're gonna get all this code that pops up, and we're good to go. I'm gonna hit this back arrow, and now we can see that we have actually added in Zapier into our actions menu here. So we have now linked Zapier with our personal butler. So what does this allow us to do? Basically, if you've never used Zapier before, there's thousands and thousands of different apps that we can now connect to and create triggers and automations with through our GPT that we just created, through our personal butler. So now that we have OpenAI and Zapier linked, the possibilities are endless. This is world-changing technology here, I think. I think it's absolutely sick. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about here. So now that we have that pasted in, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come down a little bit further, and I'm gonna grab these instructions right here, okay? So I'm just gonna come in here, and I'm gonna copy all these, and I'm going to come back to my instructions up here, which is kind of the instructions of our personal butler. This is what we filled out earlier. So this is, we want it to be funny, engaging, witty, kind of describing what this personal butler does for us. We're just gonna tab down a little bit and paste in these instructions right here. Okay. Now what these instructions are basically telling our bot to do is every time we ask it to do something, it's going to go to Zapier and basically see what kind of functionality we've added to the bot, and then basically use that functionality as it needs to based on our request. Okay. So basically this is just giving instructions for how to use Zapier. Now, step number 3 is we need to come to Zapier AI Actions. Again, I will have this linked down in the description below if you can't find it. And we're going to start adding in functionality that our personal butler can use back in OpenAI. Okay, so for example, like I said earlier in the video, we want to be able to search through our email inbox and give our personal assistant access to those emails so that it can retrieve those emails for us, read them out to us, etc. So to do that, to start adding functionality to your personal butler from Zapier, so we're going to hit add a new action. So in this case, we're going to use Gmail, and we want to be able to find emails, okay? And so we're going to link to our Gmail account. You might have to go and authenticate yours. I've already have mine set up, but just authenticate with your Gmail account. And then we're just going to have AI guess a value field for this. So you'll see in all these AI actions, we can either have AI guess, or we can set a specific value for this field. In this case, we don't really know on a day-to-day basis what emails we want to search for. So we're just gonna have AI guess what it should search for based on the instructions we give it. So let AI guess the value for that field, and then we're gonna hit enable action. Okay, you wanna make sure that this green toggle is on. And then all we have to do is come back to our instructions, and we're gonna come down to this section right here where it says required actions. Okay, and I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit. Okay, so I'm just gonna have required actions. And now all I have to do is whenever I add a Zapier AI action to this list, I just need to make sure that I add it in right here. So for example, Gmail, find email. Okay, so Gmail, find email, you wanna add it to your list of required actions. This way, since we're adding it to our instructions, our personal butler, when we ask it to search for emails, can go to the instructions, see that it has the ability to use this AI action, and then can actually use it for us. Okay, so any AI action we add, we want to add to this list right here. All right, so we're gonna hit save now. I only wanna publish for me, and I'm gonna hit confirm. So let's test this out. Let's see if this thing is working. All right, so I'm gonna say, have I gotten any emails from the NFL? And I'll hit enter. Now, I'll show you my email inbox here. I have a bunch of emails here from the NFL. I'm signed up on some sort of list. So it should be able to find these emails, these NFL emails, and list them out to us. Okay. So it says, great, we have the required Zapier action to check your emails. I'll proceed to find any emails from the NFL in your Gmail account. Please confirm when you're ready. I'll hit confirm. It has to do this the first time it uses it just to, I think, check and make sure that it's not overreaching its bounds. I'll hit confirm. And we'll see if our little AI personal butler can find all the emails from the NFL. And so here we go. I found several emails from the NFL in your inbox. Here's a quick summary. Who will make it to Championship Sunday? Get ready for the divisional round. Cowboys to stick with McCarthy. And we can see we've got, boom, who will make it to Championship Sunday? Get ready for the divisional round. Cowboys to stick with McCarthy. So that is working. It's all linked up. Our personal butler is searching through the emails on our own personal Gmail account. That's kind of sick. Now let's add some additional functionality. So next up, we're going to add another new action. Again, we're going to do Gmail. And this time we want to send an email. Okay. Again, link it to your Gmail account. And then we're going to have a to field. And again, we want AI to guess that field. Subject, have AI write a subject for us. And then body, have the personal assistant, GPT, create its own body of the email for us. Okay. So we'll hit enable. Again, make sure that this is toggled on to green. And then remember, we have to come back to our instructions. So we'll come up here, we'll edit our GPT, come down to our instructions, and we just need to add this action to our list. And this time it's Gmail, send email. Okay. We'll hit update, confirm, and then we'll come back to our butler and we'll say, can you send an email to Luke Skywalker at gmail.com that we are so proud of him for destroying the Death Star. Okay. And so now it'll check its instructions. It'll see that we've added that Gmail send email action to the list, and it says perfect. We have the required action here. I will send that through. I will confirm this. And look, it's got a little bit of wit here, a little bit of humor, a little bit of personality with some emojis. I'll take that. I'll hit confirm. And our personal butler is going to work. So let's see if this works. All right, the email has been successfully sent to Luke Skywalker. May his inbox be as uplifted as the spirits of the galaxy. This is so stupid. All right, and we'll go to sent, and we can see, boom, right here. And this recipient inbox is full. Some heroes got that email locked down. But we can see that we actually wrote an email to Luke Skywalker here. May the force be with you always. Best regards, the galaxy's well-wishers. Sick. All right, so our personal butler is all linked up here. We've got perfect Gmail functionality. Let's keep adding functionality here through our Zapier AI actions. And now let's work on our CRM functionality. So let's add a new action. And I'm going to go to Pipedrive, see what kind of Pipedrive automations we can do. And I want to do both of these. So I want to create a deal. And I'm just going to link to my Pipedrive account. Again, you can do any CRM that you want to do here. You can do this with Airtable, HubSpot, anything else. I'm just using Pipedrive because I've used it in the past. Okay. And I just want the AI to guess on all of these. Okay. I want, if I give my personal bot some instructions, I want it to populate all of these fields for me as best as it can based on the information I give it. Okay, so I'm going to just switch all of these to have AI guess a value for this field. And these are all just different fields in my CRM. Currency, expected close date of the deal, person that owns the deal, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, and I'm just going to hit enable action here. Again, make sure this is on. And then you've got the hang of it now. We got to come back to our edit GPT here and just add this to our list of actions. Pipedrive, create deal. Okay, make sure this is green. And then I also want to be able to update that deal in Pipedrive. So I'll also choose update deal. Again, choose my Pipedrive account and have AI guess all of these as well. So just populate those and then I'll hit enable action. Okay, so these are all green. Now we need to go add this one as well to our list. So one last one here. Pipedrive, update deal. Okay, so we have our 4 different actions here listed here in our instructions. Okay, and so we'll hit update, we'll hit confirm, and now we'll see if our CRM is updating accurately. So we'll say, hey, can you create a new deal for me named Luke Skywalker X-Wing opportunity? Give it a value of $1 million and put it in the qualified stage. So just the first stage of our pipeline here. And we'll hit enter. Perfect. Hit confirm. All right, and we can see here in Pipedrive, it's all empty. Okay, so we should have a deal pop up here. All right, it's been successfully created in Pipedrive. 1 million qualified, currency US dollars, made me the owner. And so if we come here to, beautiful, we can come to Pipedrive, we can see our deal is right here. And it's the Luke Skywalker X-Wing opportunity. It's in the qualified stage. It didn't get our value right. The value should be $1 million. So again, this isn't perfect, but it'll get better as we go. But you can see kind of the power that we're able to harness and unleash here with these Zapier actions and these custom GPTs. So not perfect, but it is pretty good. Now, as the final test, what I want to do is I want to actually move this deal to the demo scheduled stage of our pipeline. And then after I move that deal to the demo scheduled stage, I want to actually email Luke again and tell him, hey, we've just moved your deal to the demo scheduled stage. I can't wait to schedule a demo with you over the next few weeks. So we'll see if our personal butler can start to actually put all of these Zapier AI actions together instead of just doing one by one. We'll come back here. I'll say thanks. And then I'll say, can you move that deal to the demo scheduled stage? And when you're done, can you then email Luke Skywalker at gmail.com telling him how excited we are that his deal is now in the demo stage and that we'll be in touch with him shortly to schedule that demo. Okay, so let's see if we can figure that out with all 4 Zapier actions that we've given it. So the butler is cooking. This is kind of crazy, guys, isn't it? Isn't this wild? I'll hit confirm. I mean, this is actually like futuristic stuff. I can just give little instructions and this guy, this little bot, this little personal butler is going to go all over the internet to all the different apps I use and automatically do all this stuff for me. This is crazy, and it's just going to get faster and better. So let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, the Luke Skywalker X-Wing op deal has been successfully moved to demo scheduled stage. Additionally, an email has been sent to Luke Skywalker at Gmail expressing excitement. All right, so let's go see if it actually worked. Okay, sick. So the deal has been moved to the demo scheduled page automatically. And then we'll come back here to Gmail. We'll go back to sent. And we can see that we sent an email to Luke Skywalker. Hey, Luke, we're thrilled to inform you that your deal is now in the demo schedule stage. We're very excited about this opportunity and we'll be in touch shortly to schedule your demo. So guys, this is working perfectly. I think you can start to see all the possibilities here that we have with these custom GPTs. We spent probably 15 minutes putting these Zapier AI actions into our GPT here, and this thing's working very, very smoothly. Again, we could come back into Zapier. We can add new actions all day long. We could add as many of these as we want, continue to build out the robustness of our personal butler GPT until we have something here that can really save us a lot of time and energy on a day-to-day basis. So that is it, guys. We've just built out our own personal assistant GPT from inside of OpenAI by linking out to the Zapier AI Actions. If you guys like this video, go down and smash that like button for me. I'd really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this in the future, consider subscribing. That would be sick. If you have any questions or comments, or you just want to get your thoughts out on how crazy this technology is, get down in the comments and let me hear it from you. I love hearing what you guys are thinking down there in the comments. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thanks for watching the end of the video, and I'll see you all on next week's video. Peace.